Thought it was a dope conversation. Cam Newton and Deion Sanders Jr.
Yo, what's good?
Let's
What's
get into it.
popping with it? Man, listen, this one right here. Welcome to another segment of 4th and 1. Day 3, Peggy.
Yes, sir.
You still here? As
We
you say,
here.
welcome to 4th and 1. Well, we always got it done. Yeah, man, with the first family, a member of the first family
Why he
of
stopped
the
the beat?
sports black culture.
Yes, sir. What a coach.
His daddy call him Junior, so I'm going to call him Junior.
Yeah.
Deion Jr., my boy.
Hey, I appreciate
What's
it.
up?
I appreciate being here, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I watch y'all stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You real motivational, bro.
Appreciate it.
It's inspiring. Like, you know, a lot of us we stopped playing football way before you stopped playing football, and it's inspiring. Like seeing you finding yourself and finding a different lane,
Bro,
after you stop playing. So
you
That's
are
beautiful.
such a wild card
Yeah.
yes, sir.
because all the content that we see of your family, it's from well-off media.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you guys figured that out, leveraged the market there. Then you have a very artistic side of you're an artist. Then you bring the pizzazz, and I'm telling you, I'm blaming you for content creators or people who are labeled shooters. They now coming with the Louis Vuitton bag, with the drip,
Yeah.
with the swag
Yeah.
and the sauce.
Thanks.
And it's impacted when they see guys like you who are not only shooting dope content, but also is dope content. How would you describe how you see yourself and what do you want from yourself individually?
I see myself as a guy just playing my role, bro, and I'm being a star in my role, and like just being comfortable with who I am, and just really truly loving the people around me, the people I'm working with, and just being a star in your role. You're not envying anybody else. It's not like I want to be this, I want to be that. Oh, that should be me. In front of the camera, it's like, nah, you got to be great at what you do. You know, you get $1 billion or $1 million off of anything you see. You know, anything you set your eyes on. The people that made the mic stand. It's not just the people that made the mic. So it's like you just gotta be comfortable with yourself. But no, I just see myself as a guy playing that role.
Yeah.
I want to comment on a few of these things. Man, you talk about inspirational. I think Bucky is inspirational. I think Deion Sanders is inspirational. Of course, Cam Newton is inspirational. But thinking of, from me, as someone looking at this as, you know, I guess lower levels to, you know, I was just a D3 level talent. I wasn't, you know, Deion Sanders, and that's another thing, because that's the other part I want to talk about. You put some respect on Deion Sanders Jr.'s name, right? He played at SMU at a high level. You know, that's real deal D1 football out there. So, you know, what was no joke when it came to what he was doing and what he was getting into. So I do think that's fire. But also on top of that, right, going into the inspiration factor, you got to understand that well-off media, and I've said this for years, making my little videos, they birthed the modern era of college football media. Like I don't think people understand or are in grips with that, with what's really going on. What's really happening is when well-off media started, you saw a whole different way of people covering their own sports, not how the media covered, and that there could be a conversation there, but I challenge you. Or is there any other? Not that many, right? How many other teams have full access to all of their workouts out there, completely posted? Now, obviously, people can argue some negatives because of that, right? And that's fine. We can get into that conversation. But just purely off of the revolutionizing, seeing it and seeing the process, right? I know people only focus on the 2 bad seasons that Colorado Coach Prime had, but I'm going to start reacting to the 9-4 season, and heck, we can react to the bad games too. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just saying that to let y'all know I'm doing that. But how amazing is it that we can watch every single game of a Heisman campaign? How amazing is it that we can watch every single game of a Johnny Unitas golden arm winner? How amazing is it that we can see a team that hadn't made a bowl game in what, 4 years, hadn't made not the Pro Bowl, hadn't made a bowl game, right? In what was it, since 2016, almost a decade, or sorry, hadn't had a 10-win season in almost a decade, right? I can watch every single game of that. I can watch the tortillas falling. I can watch the drama. I can watch the ups and downs, the losses, the wins, the post-game conferences. I can watch every piece of that. That's all due to Bucky. And go look at other sports media, and not sports media, college media pages, and look how all of a sudden, when them Jackson State years started, the contest started going up. When well-off media started, oh yeah, these colleges started to see it and said, oh, well, maybe we need to open our doors a little bit more. So you see some more inventiveness with the media. But still this day, no one has the access like the way well-off media does. Completely revolutionize college football media.
Yes, sir.
When we talk about role playing all the time, and that's the thing what Cam always says, like, even with the athletes or the celebrities, it's like, bro, you got to have a good core around you, a good group around you, because that's how your career will either go up or go down. And we talk about what's needed. You play football. You got a family full of football players and known for the family playing football, but you're not playing pro, right?
Right.
You picked up something else to do, and that broadens the voice of your family. Talk about the importance of that. And we talked about it like off camera, but the importance of what you do and being that person that is around the group of seeing everybody, but like making sure everybody's going in the right path, because that's a real deal, like position you got to play though.
Well, yeah, you still an older brother, so like you still want to align, make sure they stay on their, stay on their assignment, because sometimes people can get knocked off their assignment with different things coming in, different blessings coming in.
Yeah.
So they could get knocked off their assignment, but now it's just like when lions hunt or animals hunt. Like everyone's attacking, but they're attacking at a different point. So we're all attacking. We're trying to get the same goal.
Yeah.
We're still trying to help the family out and strengthen the family name. Like make sure it's a real dominant bloodline, and for generations to come. And you want.
Let me say this: what you guys have been able to endure, but also what you've been able to kind of go through. I don't want to project, but sometimes you even have to say, all right, dog, enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At what point, or how does it necessarily feel? Give us one of the times where it's like, all right, bro, like, what are we doing here? Where it really impacted you as big bro, as, a member of the Sanders lineage, and what came from it?
Okay, you asking that as in like something from the outside, or me seeing something and saying, all right, that's enough. Or, I mean, even say the years at Colorado, when they were at Colorado, when it's just a different lie in the media every day, like they told them to stop playing the fight song so they could play Perfect Timing. Or just something stupid, like, it's like, all right, bro, like y'all just making up stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's just making up stuff. Even on the path to the draft, some of the stuff you see, some of the stuff I'm like, okay, it could be. No, but no, I'm not.
That sound about right, but it
ain't it.
Yeah, it's not right, but some of the stuff just be just off the wall, like, bro, it's getting ridiculous, bro. It's getting, and I don't have deals. I don't have whatever. Like I do, but I don't. So I'm the firecracker. I'm the bro. What y'all need me to say?
Yeah.
Or y'all need like
I'm with the smoke.
He's a self-imposed publicist.
Yeah, y'all need me to tweet something, or y'all need me to respond back to somebody. So yeah, that's my role also. Like, bro, if y'all need me to say something to somebody, I'll do it.
I want to stop it right here because, man, this is a really good interview. I'm happy about these things. Deion Sanders Jr., I think, sees more than everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like he knows more. Obviously, when Deion was going through his cancer treatment and stuff like that, the only person who knew in the family, from what I remember, was Bucky. At one point, was Deion Sanders Jr., right? So he gets so much put on him as a big brother, but at the same time, I think, like, to his point, he's confirming a lot of the things that I believe, right? And I want to go back to, like that's how I do my thing on YouTube channel. It was a lot of rebuking lies and showing why lies are lies, right? Showing you the proof of, hey, this is the lie because of this, and I've got the receipts to show it. That is like such a throwback. I remember when they were saying they're stopping the fight song So whenever there's a touchdown, Shador Sanders' perfect timing comes on. That's not what happened. I think what was happening was they were playing perfect timing, like as one of the songs, like the NFL does. Like the NFL does. They were playing it over the speaker, but they were still playing the fight song. Like they're not mutually exclusive. They just, when Shador scores a touchdown, he's got a song. Like it is so crazy when the lies like that is when I knew, like, oh yeah, they're just gonna lie on the Sanders name no matter what. They're just going to continually lie anytime they can on their name, just to make them the victim. If it sounds like something that the caricature of people they've painted them to be as, if it's like that, oh yeah, they definitely did that. It's always instantly, yep, they did that terrible thing. I believe it. XYZ LMLP, and to the point of Deion said, like, it gets to a point like, dog, y'all don't even want the truth. Y'all don't want the truth. The Nebraska video, he's throwing teammates on the bus, that never happened. And they lie so openly and so easily. It really makes you kind of wonder. I mean, you know what the goal is. The goal is to get as many clicks as possible. And like Cam's point, right? When they recognize the influence that you have, well, they're gonna try to use it in as negative way as possible. I think this is so eye opening. Even this little part of the interview, we're gonna watch more of it. We'll probably break it down in some parts. Why not? But I just had a lot to say there because he's preaching right now, dog. And I remember specifically those things and how easy it is to confirm and just watch a football game and see, do they play perfect timing and do they not play the fight song? And they'll just find more and more ways to lie. And even when they're in the bad situation, even when leaving Jackson State and Deion gave the money and XYZ, and they still looked at him crazy for leaving Jackson State. Like, I just feel like they continuously, people utilize them, right? And we for one way or another, right? And it gets to a point that and you can't believe it at some point. But hey, we're gonna watch the rest of this. Y'all let me know if y'all want a part 2. I'm gonna have it anyway. We'll see you next time. Peace.